Hey, welcome to the Pensky Files What Did I Play video for the week of April 11th to April 17th. So let's go through the board and video games that I played this week. I guess the big news would be the Twilight Struggle beta finally went to a general release, so you can get that on Steam. It's like 11 bucks, I think, at this point. It's pretty good. Everything's working out pretty well. I did a video with Modi Operandus. You can check that out here, or you can check it out in the link below. It was kind of a training video for him. We went through and just sort of ran through the general rules and all that stuff. But I've been enjoying it. The competition has picked up quite drastically in the online matchmaking, so that's good. No longer needing to play against the AI or wait around for people to join the game. It's a lot of people are on there now, and it seems to be going pretty well. I'm very happy with it. It's allowed me to play the game quite a bit more, and it's been a good learning experience, figuring out the best way to play it. Now I'm starting to get to the point of, am I overplaying the game? Getting to that kind of a worry. So I do think that there's like a lifespan to games where you can't play it too much, or else you either burn out or you sort of start to see through it for what it is. So it's nice to stay in that little middle range where you're still sort of enthralled with things. But it's been good. It's been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. You can check out the video with Modi. So the other video game I've been playing has been Ratchet and Clank. It's the sort of reboot, remake version of the original game. The original game came out on PlayStation 2, I think, was Ratchet and Clank. And I guess a movie is coming out that they're trying to tie into. So this $40 version of the game, which is kind of a remake with the original game with a few of the aspects of the sequels that I never really played. I played Ratchet and Clank 2 Up Your Arsenal, I think was the pun title of that one. I played that one, that was as far as I went. I never played any of the games after that. But I really liked the original Ratchet and Clank game, and this one's kind of the same. It's a platformer, weapon-based thing. He plays this guy who's sort of running through levels, trying to collect bolts to buy things, killing enemies, platforming, all that stuff. And the catch of the game is basically that you can buy a whole bunch of weapons that you can customize and upgrade throughout the game. So it's a lot of just sort of running around, having fun with like zany, wacky weapons. It's good. I really liked the original. I don't remember this many cutscenes being in the original. I don't know if it's because it's tied into the movie, but it feels like you play the game for 3 minutes and you have a 5-minute cutscene and just repeat ad nauseum. And I don't really like that at this point. I get a little bit annoyed by narrative that isn't done in the game itself. And that's kind of the reason I like board games so much, is because the mechanics take the forefront, and there's even narrative sort of seeping into board games, which I don't really care for. I never liked any of the like Elder Tor stuff like that. Like, it always just feels like you're tacking on a story that's not particularly good onto a game, and I don't understand why you'd have to do it. Every game kind of has a narrative going along with it. Like, Theme is basically a kind of a narrative. Like, if you're playing a farmer who owns a vineyard or something, that's sort of the narrative of the game, but it doesn't really get in the way. And I feel like Ratchet and Clank is a video game. I prefer my story to sort of play out through the game, and as opposed to having to sit and watch a cutscene. But it is a movie tie-in, so what are you gonna do? That might be the thing. So I'm a couple hours into that. It's been fun so far. It's a lot harder than I remember the original games being. I might just be worse at it though. That's the way it is. So Ratchet and Clank. The other board game I've been doing is the Labyrinth Beta with the app. I did a video for it. You can check that out. I'll put a link here. An app came out that basically plays the solitaire version of the game for you. So it plays the AI of the jihadist side, and you can play along as the Americans. I'm enjoying it. I've been playing it maybe a couple minutes every other day or something, just sort of putting the pieces out and moving them around with it. It has a problem with the leak card, the app does, so that's kind of a game-breaking thing. So you can't finish a game really because it gets hung up on the leak card. But outside of that, it's been fun. It's been a great thing to try out. My thoughts are in the video, so I'll leave this part short. But I'm enjoying playing Labyrinth, and just because the app makes it actually possible instead of having to sit and do all the flowcharts all the time. I let the iPad tell me what to do, and it's been good. So I'd check that out too, the Labyrinth Beta app. I'll put a link in the description. So that's it, a pretty easy week. Twilight Struggle, Ratchet and Clank, and the Labyrinth board game. It's been fun, it's been good, sort of getting a little bit of taste of everything. Seeing how my tastes have changed and all that with Ratchet and Clank in particular, and then getting a couple games of Twilight Struggle in. So, thank you guys for watching, I'll see you.